This edition of Stogie Geeks Shorts is going to talk about a Camacho Corojo Diadema. So make sure you stay tuned. This is a Security Weekly production. Welcome, everyone, to Stogie Geeks Shorts. I'm your host, Paul Asadorian, broadcasting live from G-Unit Studios in Rhode Island, on the lines via Skype. We've got Mr. Will Cooper. Welcome, Will.
Hey, Paul.
What's going on? We're smoking a Camacho Corojo Diadema. I've actually never seen these before, Will. To be perfectly honest with you, until you told me about them and sent them to me, I had never heard of them ever before or seen a Camacho in that size in my life.
I'd forgotten about it, but I've never smoked it. And this is from our friend Joe Schmo. Well, my friend Joe Schmo. You haven't met Joe Schmo, but Joe Schmo actually gave me one of these and gave you one of these.
Thank you, Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo, yeah, or Joseph Schmo, excuse me. Good guy, deep cigar guy, by the way. Really loves cigars. But yeah, this is a cigar. It's in the old. Let's see if I can pull it up. The old blend. This is the old Corojo. So this is pre-bold standard, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And this is Camacho Corojo that is the staple blend of the Camacho portfolio. Corojo is what the Aroa family was known for. So that's really what they built a whole brand around. This is a Honduran Puro. And it's in an 8x64 format, so it's a big cigar.
It is a big cigar.
It was packaged a couple of different ways. They were available in 10-count boxes. They were available in 4-count boxes, and they also were sold in coffins. And they come. I don't know if we took a picture of it, but they come with a foil.
Yeah, I think we have a picture of the foil too.
Okay. Yep. So they come foil wrapped as well, and. Yep.
Hey, there's the foil.
There's the foil. And it's got the Camacho band you can see around that. This has been around for a while. I don't know how long it's been out of circulation, but actually in 2005, it made Cigar Aficionado's top 25.
Interesting. But we don't know how old these are.
We don't know how old these are.
I gotcha.
This is apparently the store it was bought from acquired these somehow, and then he picked up a couple.
And did these come in a coffin?
They had a coffin option for them, yes.
Gotcha. Ours did not. Ours did not come in a coffin.
Ours did not come in the coffin, but I think they were also sold outside the coffins as well.
Oh yeah, I see that. No, I don't see the box without the coffin.
Yeah, there are some. There are some boxes that you can see.
Oh, I see.
That came in the 4-packs. Yeah, if you Googled some of them.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And then
they made this same thing similar in the Havana.
In the Havana, featuring the Criollo wrapper, it had more of a copper, a copper look to it. Now we actually have in our possession a cigar that we think is that cigar. I'm just not 100% sure it is that cigar.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But that's noted with the old Camacho yellow band it's got on it.
I gotcha. I've been smoking this cigar for a little while now. You can't even really tell because it's such a gigantic cigar.
Yeah.
It was when I first lit it up, Will, I actually the flavors to me were very pleasant. Like I got a nice woody note.
I'm getting that. I'm behind you. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. It doesn't do much else after that for me so far. It kind of feels like really soft and squishy.
Very, very, yeah. I'm not getting the best burn off this thing either.
No, like I am pulling on it and not getting as much smoke as one would expect, and it's definitely lit all the way. And it was definitely in my humidor with all the other cigars that I've smoked, which have been for the most part fine. So
yeah, it's I get two impressions, and I'm not trying to judge this cigar, but this is what my gut's telling me. It's going to start burning hot.
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna get harsh. I'm tasting it already. I hope I'm wrong, but usually I just get that gut feel of it. It's not. This cigar is it's smoking like a medium right now.
Yeah. It's
But the flavors are good. The flavors are good in these early stages, is what I'll say.
In that early stage, I did like the flavors a lot. It's pretty much gone nothing but south for me right now. I'm gonna try and stick with it. See the sacrifices we make for you listeners and viewers. We have to smoke cigars.
We have to smoke the cigars. I mean, I've never smoked this size before, so I don't have a baseline. But the Corojo blend to me was always one of the, and it still is, even with the new iteration of it, it's one of the stronger blends in the Camacho portfolio. This has definitely got some age on it. I mean, it's
not strong. It's not strong at all.
No, it's a medium at max. But yeah, I'm getting I'm
just not getting enough smoke.
Like if you look here, I'm getting a lot of squishiness in the middle of this.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, it's very spongy, I would call it. It's spongy.
Yeah. So and with a Diadema or a Salomon, that's why I get why I'm not trying to kill this cigar because I love Camacho Corojo.
Oh, I love this blend. Yeah, this blend is fantastic.
But when I get that softness and when I can squish them, that's when I know it's going to start burning hot and it's going to get harsh.
Do you think they underfilled it to compensate for the size?
Yeah, I think it could have. I think it could have been.
Yeah, that's the kind of the impression. The fact that both of ours are squishy like that, definitely tells me they did that. And it will. You're right. It will burn hot because of that. I'm just not getting enough smoke. I do taste that very distinct Corojo.
Oh, no question. The Corojo. It's almost like blend is legit.
Like a little bit leathery, and there's something else in it, but you can tell it's got that Corojo kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that touch of sweetness on the tongue that you get from, and Corojo will give you a distinct sweetness. I'm definitely getting it from there. But it was interesting because Louis knew that you were particular a Camacho, or Louis, I should say. I gave away his name, Joe Schmo, aka Louis.
Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo. He had heard about, obviously he heard about the show with the, what do you call it? You were talking to Christian about the vintage Camacho. So, I mean, I said, let's take these cigars. And he was nice enough. He gave me one. He was nice enough to give you one.
Thank you very much. That Corojo sweetness is interesting. I really can't put my finger on exactly what kind of a sweet, other than it's like a leathery sweetness, which sounds really bizarre.
When it's younger, there's almost a cherry component, but as it ages out, it loses some of that cherry quality, and it kind of meshes more into some sort of a tobacco, more of a traditional tobacco sweetness. Particularly on the Nicaraguan Corojo, I get that a lot. I'll get that cherry sweetness. This is Honduran, and Honduran it's a little more earthy. It's a little more drying on the palate.
Yeah. I would have liked to smoke these when they first came out. Be honest with you.
I would have too.
Yeah, I think it ran out of gas with age.
I think what we're gonna have to do is invite ourselves down to Christian's place.
Yes.
And basically say, where do you have these? Because I guarantee you they're in his place in Honduras somewhere, or his house in Miami. Mm-hmm. And because I would have loved to have smoked these in their heyday. I totally agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think now my recommendation is they're not really worth seeking out.
I'm going to give it a try one. If you see it, you may want. I'm not going to say every one of these is underfilled either. So I think it's still worthy of a try one under the Stogie Geeks rating system. But again, this is why sometimes I like to touch a cigar before I buy it. But if it's in a coffin or a box, it's tough.
Yeah. I agree. I think this would be a hold for me.
A hold? Yeah, I think it's I would say, maybe I'd see if I can get another one and see if it's better. These could have came out of the same batch.
It's true.
Yep.
But
if anyone,
I was disappointed. I was really looking forward to having
me too.
A fantastic experience.
I'm starting to kind of get what you're talking about, where it's fizzling. It's kind of the gas. it was like a lot of times a big cigar will run out of gas about halfway through, but I'm like about an inch in, and I'm seeing the flavors starting to muter it.
Yeah, it just already runs out. I mean, I think age, like it kind of gassed out, and then as you smoke it, like it really instantly gasses out when you smoke it. So,
but I didn't expect it this fast to start gassing out. That's what I was surprised.
Like I'm like faster. I don't know. That's not quite the halfway point yet. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
But I'm just I'm kind of.
I mean, I'm still kind of at the bulb, and it kind of ran out.
I would actually pay money to see Stogie Santa smoke this.
On a boat or off a boat?
Yes, it would have to be on a boat to smoke this one.
Oh my God.
Because he has no patience for that.
Yeah, but we love Camacho cigars. We love the old stuff.
Yeah, it's certainly. I mean, the reason these were sent to us is because of my love and Will's love for Camacho. So, thanks to Joe Schmo for doing that. And I just, not every cigar can be great. So
no, absolutely. So Steve Saka says, if you love every cigar, you're not going to like any of my cigars. Or if you like every cigar, you're not going to love any of mine. So,
and it's interesting how I think when people first kind of get into the cigar smoking hobby, they think like, I think very early on, you don't understand aging, that cigars actually get better when they age, right? You think fresh cigars are better. And then as you move on, I think you have this opinion that, like, if the cigar is vintage, it must be awesome, right?
Yeah.
And what we've found smoking as many vintage cigars as we have on the show is that that's not necessarily the case.
No,
and
I mean,
now I'm kind of selective. Yeah, I'm kind of selective about the vintage cigars.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally agree with that. Again, if you go back and smoke a pre-embargo Cuban, you're not going to get wowed by it.
I mean, some are wow. I mean, Cuban. Cigar Aficionado does those reviews on some of them, and sometimes they're like hit or miss, right?
Right. I mean, they've been, most of them. I really can't think of. I'm not saying they're all bad, but there's not one that said, "Wow, I can't believe I'm smoking this pre-embargo Cuban."
Right. Yeah.
I haven't had that happen.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, that is our thoughts on the Camacho Corojo Diadema. Thanks, everyone, for watching Stogie Geeks Shorts. Check us out every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the live show, stogiegeeks.com/live. And visit cigar-coop.com for all the latest news and reviews. Thanks for listening and watching.